Python has one more very powerful aggregate type. It's called a dictionary, and it's much like what we would call an associative array or a hash in another language. So let's go ahead and make a working copy of variables.py. We'll call this variables-dictionary.py. Go ahead and open up that working copy, and we'll start by defining a dictionary. I will call it D, and I'm going to use the curly brace notation for defining it, and we'll use names for keys and numbers for values. I'm just going to put 5 of them in here. And space that out just a little bit, and then we'll print it first here, D, and we'll go ahead and we'll save and run, and you'll see there is our dictionary. Now, this can be useful for a number of things. For example, we can step through the keys and print values for K in D, and we'll print the key, and we'll print the value, which would be D sub K like this. And if we save that and run it, you'll see that we get each of the keys and each of the values from our print statement. So we've iterated through the dictionary, and it's given us the key in the K variable, and we've used that to subscript and to print out the value. Now, this is nice, but notice that it's in no particular order. That's not alphabetical, it's not numerical, it's no particular order whatsoever. And this is common for hashed variables in virtually all environments that support such. So in Python, if you want to get this in a sorted order, use the sorted built-in function, and you subscript the dictionary object and use its keys method. So sorted d.keys like that. We save it and run it, and now they're in alphabetical order by the keys. 5, 4, 1, 3, and 2. Those are alphabetical by the keys. Now, this particular syntax for defining the dictionary is a little bit awkward, don't you think? Wouldn't it be nice if there was a better one? Well, there is. Python has something called keyword arguments, and we'll learn about those more in our chapter on functions. But the keyword arguments are used to a great advantage in defining dictionary objects because we can do it like this. Say dict using the constructor for the dictionary class, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that closing parentheses on a separate line and go ahead and show you how this works. So I can say 1 equals 1, comma 2 equals 2. Notice I don't have to type any of those nasty quotes. 3 equals 3, 4 equals 4. Now, if I had string objects that I was using as the values, of course I would need quotes. I could say 5 equals and put the number 5 in quotes like that. And if I save this and run it, you'll notice that this works exactly the same way. We have the spelled out word 5 there. So that's a much easier, more convenient, and a more common way to define a dictionary. Dictionaries are mutable objects, so I can add a new value to a dictionary like this, d sub 7 equals 7, and save that and run it, and now we have the 7 value in the middle there in our sorted list. So that's dictionaries in a nutshell. They're very powerful and very useful, and you'll see when we get to our example code, they get used a lot in Python.